This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Watch_Dogs. In the last episode, we finished a few ctOS boxes, peeping and stuff like that with a macabre sense, and then we did a gang infiltration to get more information about this area we need to explore to find our culprits, or at least start going up the chain of command. We'll get there eventually, but today let's do some more side quests before we or side things before we go on. So this one's going to be probably, maybe that camera might work. Basically, we're going to do some hacking for now. That's not good. Maybe I should have started at the beginning of the episode having found the hack box. Yeah, that'll work.
There's something here.
Well, luckily it didn't take me that long, but that's one of those things. Every once in a while, I won't think when I'm recording, even when I do, like, pre-recording. Well, I sometimes try to play a little bit of the episode before, just to kind of get a general idea of how I want to go things. And the bad thing is, games like these, the ones that autosave every time you do something, it doesn't allow me to. I'd have to basically play on a completely brand new system every time I wanted to, see, that probably won't work. I'd have to play in a brand new account every time I wanted to do like these open world games, and there's not much I can do on that. That's like Dark Souls is a perfect example of a game I wish I could do trial stuff. Well, on that one I had a different playbook on hand, so that one wasn't too bad. But it doesn't give you a chance to like if I was backtracking to somewhere and I didn't need to show you in the game, like maybe if I was grinding, because I did do that a couple times in that game. I would grind for like extra experience or stuff like that, just to save on time, so that when I got to play in the game, I wouldn't have to worry about it, so forth and so on. But yeah, I think there was a couple of times when I would play Dark Souls, I had some glitches occur, or I had some issues while recording, and I wasn't able to. And some things would be different by the time I started the next episode again, and I was like, oh man, I have to. I don't know. It was kind of annoying when I would have to, because I was trying to have a kind of a pure run of the game for the most part. So, okay, that should be close enough, game. Seriously, that is close enough. See, remember in the last episode I talked about how I didn't understand sometimes why some cameras would find stuff and then others wouldn't? Like, I'm like, oh, that clearly should find it, and then it's like, nope. I'm like, but that's close enough. That should find it. What the hell? This one should find it for sure. Oh, there's a camera. Well, okay. I was basically for sure. Good. Ugh. Okay, anyway, yeah, sometimes, I guess, really, when you think about it, the game only has one answer to this puzzle, and that's all there is to it. That's kind of disappointing, I'll admit. Frequently collect action figures. What? What a nerd. No. Okay, so that would be able to. That's probably not close enough, right? No. I may have to do this one over. Hopefully not. Is there a camera nearby I can access? Oh. Hopefully I don't get hit while I'm in the road. I don't think I can be. I can get shot because that's just how it is in the combat scenario, but I don't think cars will actually run over me if I'm in the... Aren't you a sassy black woman? I actually had a... When I was a... No, more from Rose, whatever her name is. I actually had a teacher back in elementary school who, I kid you not, was a sassy token black woman. I would say that's one of those things where you think, oh, that doesn't actually... Oh, I'll let her talk.
But I can't. The entire city is vulnerable. Donovan, near Rushmore, is growing fond of me, and I don't know how I feel about it. The election's coming up fast. I overheard Dawn on the phone. The voter list is set to run through some new ctOS algorithm. I'm going to hack into his personal files and see what I can find.
Let me just see what all these people's stories are. But anyway, she was a token, sassy black woman who would always, if I ever got in trouble, she'd be like, Miss, I'm going to send you off so fast to make your head spin. And I just thought that was a thing, you know. I didn't do as a kid where I'm like, oh, all people talk like this, you know. No, I didn't do that at all. But that's how she taught, and that's That's probably where where she grew up and all the other stuff is just. I don't know if I found it funny as a kid. I think I found it odd just because of her speech about that, but I don't think I ever found it funny. I'll admit that was a long time ago, and I'm quite older now, so that's almost 30 years ago, I think. God, I'm old. But so it's hard to say what I exactly thought. I can only make assumptions at the time, and you know what that means when you do that. But okay, come on. Now, is there enough room for it to turn? No. No cameras in the general vicinity. I don't think that could. Maybe that'll be close enough. Probably not. No. Let's try that one. Wait, did I already access this one? I thought there was like another camera I could hit and I missed it or something. Let's see, it was supposed to be over. Wait, I can unlock. Wait, what? It says I can unlock it from here. All right, whatever. Like I said, sometimes this game just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, I don't know. When I was a kid, I had at least at a certain point, I had like weird. I suffered from LDD, and I had I could understand stuff. I think I had issues with like talking and because I was born with oh, what's that disease that turns you yellow? Jaundice. I had jaundice, and I heard I had some bad feedback with oh, here's some more of that stuff there. I had some bad feedback with I think it was a measles shot I had that caused some issues with me as a kid. So I'm one of the few. I'm like one of the 0.001% of people who got affected by inoculations as a child, and I'm still one of the proponents of get your shots. If you live in a city with a bunch of people, you know, choked together in a vacuum, you know, a social contract, you know, get your shots. Get your shots.
I don't think there's a precedent for this kind of thing, but it does tell us exactly what happened and points us at the right target.
Okay, so they're kind of getting closer. But anyway, if you live in a city where you live with other people together, close together, get your shots. If you don't want to live in a city full of people and you want to live out in the middle of the woods, okay, you don't have to get your shots because you're isolated. You're not going to possibly contaminate all these people. But social contract dictates that if you live in a city with other people nearby, you get your shots. I don't care what you feel about this. Like I said, if you want to live in the middle of the woods like a hermit, then that's fine. Don't get your shots then. But, you know. Sorry, that's one of those few issues that really bugs the crap out of me as a person. And I'm usually one of those people that just says live and let live, but there's just some things I don't abide by. I don't care who you are.
What's wrong with you?
And people are like, oh, you're not being reasonable and all that. I'm like, I give people enough of a chance to be reasonable. If they don't even try to see my reason and try to see me midway, then I'm not even gonna try, you know. Some people just don't even. Some people are just so set in their ways that they just don't want to listen. They're so stubborn, you know. I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong, you know, as a person, because I realize I'm not a smarty pants, you know. I realize I make mistakes. I realized this a long time ago. I think maybe when I was younger, because I did go to like prefab classes, you know, gifted and talented, all that. Like after that issue with my jaundice and my shots, I spiked quite a bit in my intelligence. I'm not saying I'm a genius. Don't let me get you thinking that. But you know, so maybe at a point I thought I was pretty smart, but I know better now. But anyway, let's peek on someone because that'll make me feel better. I'm gonna get caught peeping. Whoa! Looks like he's taking care of a kid. Wait. Was that guy watching porn while his baby's crying? Oh God. Damn it. I really should be watching this. I should just be leaving. Mainly because of those, Okay. Wow. This, that moaning is not... Can you stop moaning, lady, please? Wait, did he say he should have washed his hands? Gross. Dude, your baby's crying. Turn off the porn and take care of her kid. Yeesh. The porn will be there, dude. It's not going away. Don't worry about it. That was pretty gross. I don't mind, like, adult scenes like that, but when I'm recording something, especially with what's been going on with Adpocalypse and all that, it makes me seducedly uncomfortable. I'm not one of those guys that, like, watches adult videos with other people, you know, that type of thing. That's all in the blackest, darkest hole I can find, thank you very much. Because that's how I like it. Dang it. Yeah, enough about talking about that. Hey, this is an M-rated game, folks. Sometimes mature rated content's gonna pop out. If it was an E for everyone game, I wouldn't even consider it. All right, hopefully this one's a little bit easier, and not as disgusting. But yeah, half the stuff in this game when you're peeping on people, yeah, a lot of it's sex. You think that's a joke, but that's probably what most people do, I bet. But anyway, okay, what do we need to connect? We need. That's the main one, so I need to at least get that one first. Probably if I move that one, I'll probably get that first. Oh no, maybe I have to do... Okay, that one first. And then... Oh wait, maybe... Hold on. That one like that one. And... Wait, what? Okay, I'm doing this wrong. Hold on. Wait, that's not how I should be doing it, though. It should be this way. Now? Okay. I don't know why that took me as long as it did.
You listen to me, Mr. High and Mighty. You think having your own radio show somehow makes your opinion more important than everyone else? Well, let me tell you something, you ignorant jerk. You do not have the right to be hateful
Lady,
towards...
I have just as much right as the next person. Same as you. That's what makes this country great.
Hate speech is not a right. Ignorance is not a right. My daughter is a lesbian. She is also a beautiful human being, and I love her more than anything. You attack my baby, you goddamn knuckle dragger, then you answer to me. You think you can drag other people's lives through mud and keep your secrets? I know what you do in your spare time. People who live in crack houses shouldn't throw stones.
She made it up, folks. Just another...
Well, looks like someone maybe called someone out or said something not appropriate. Who knows? Yeah, a lot of people do. Yeah, the whole speech thing is definitely a complicated issue because I'm all a fan of free speech, but you know, like I said, once again, I'll bring up social contract that no one's stopping you from thinking that stuff. Stop playing copyrighted music. Like, I believe in the First Amendment. I really do. The free speech and all that, because otherwise we'd have an oligarchy or whatever. But, you know, you can't... by the way, people, freedom of speech only means freedom of speech to the government. Doesn't mean that to corporations and stuff like that. So the government does not have cannot stop you from saying all the stuff because of the First Amendment. But that's the government. You got to remember that. Now, are there situations that kind of get mixed in that also deal with that? Well, sure. Okay, this is a QR code one. But okay, so... Sorry, I need to be farther back. But yeah, it's another case of you can't just spout that stuff off, First Amendment off all the time and expect that to always work. That's not how that always works. But anyway. Man, why am I being like this episode? I'm just all over the place in terms of my mentality and how I'm thinking. I don't know why, folks. I really couldn't tell you. Maybe something just pressed my jackass button today or something. I don't know. Wasn't anyone in particular. Just, in a certain mood, I guess. I guess I just need to be farther back. That's the only thing I can think of for this code. Hey, calm down, lady. Calm down. I can't go that far back because then those aren't even going to show. It's got to be like... No, probably not this one, but just an idea. Yeah, it's got to be like... Because, right, it was one on the end there, which means it has to be like... Like, it has to be... no, that's... Can't be that far back. I feel like I'm not seeing this right or something. Because that's still not connected. Wait, what was that? Someone had a question mark earlier. Oh, that's just for whatever. Let's see. Let's get off the topic of whatever I was talking about before. I'm just trying to figure out how to, where the best angle would be to get that QR code. Because it doesn't... I feel like maybe it has to be a bit higher from just this. That camera won't work, right? We already did that one. And those won't work because they're too far away, right? Yeah. What am I missing? There's got to be like a specific camera or like angle that I'm... Because it's not... It can't be these because they're too far apart. And it can't be back because then that would be cutting that one off. Yeah, I feel like it has to be like a camera that's like above this or something, you know? I assume there aren't any cameras up above, right? Let's keep just looking for these and just see if... Because there's that one. That one didn't catch it, right? That was... Oh, I must have missed that one. Okay, well at least that didn't take me for frickin' ever. More DedSec one, huh? Okay, what else is around here? I'm gonna try to do one more and then maybe a plot if I can, because another one's... Because that'll complete this area, which is what I wanted to do. Yep, that's it. So we've completed that one, that one, that one, and I think I completed most of this section here. Yeah, okay, so with that one out of the way, all I have to do is do this section, which I'm going to wait till the game officially says, hey, you need to go here. And then we got a couple of spots over here, but there's no quick... For some reason, there's no quick travel to this part of the map, for some reason. That's where most of the hot spots are. Basically, this island and basically the Mad Mile and the Pawnee are the only places I haven't attacked yet. But anyway, Wall... Oh, right, I'm heading towards that way. Okay.
We loved your new profile pic. That's a great haircut. Congratulations on a new job. A 25% raise. Fantastic. You deserved that widescreen TV. We just saw your status change. We're so happy you found your soulmate. Your kid is growing up so fast. She walks to school all by herself. That intersection in the picture behind her, we know that place. It's a safe neighborhood. You don't even need to lock your door. Wake up. Stop authoring your own tragedy.
Wonder who they were talking about. It's hard to say. Perhaps a politician, perhaps a regular Joe Schmo. I don't know. I don't usually post anything about my personal life on any social media because that is stupid. People can track that type of stuff. Why would you do that? I mean, true, this age will probably be the best age for like tracking information, what people have done, because people basically tell people when they're shitting on the toilet at all times. But and people just want to like let people know what they're doing, but it's not even their friends, it's not even their closest people. Well, usually times it's just some stranger that just happened to like, you know, okay their friend request or whatever source material or source you're using, your website or whatever. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I know humans are social creatures, but man, we gotta calm down just ever so slightly. Anyway, let's see what this has to offer.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's good. Really good. I'm happy to hear it.
Thanks, Dad. Everything okay with you?
Oh, I'm fine, dear. Making the best of it.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah. You still going to church?
Yes. It's just... Well, actually, I've been taking a break. I don't feel right being there alone.
Yeah, I miss Mom, too. But we need to keep her faith. Now more than ever, right? Well, listen, Dad, look, I have to go. We're having guests over tonight, and I've been running around all day.
Of course. Okay. It's fine. Okay, sweetheart. Will I get to see you soon?
Look, I'll try to give you a call later this week, okay?
Sure. Okay. Have fun tonight. I love you.
Yeah, all right, I love you too, Dad. Take care, okay?
Sure. Bye, dear.
That was a bit depressing. He just buried his wife and not started doing it, and then the family is trying to keep him up to still like, oh, I'm have my own life, you know, which is, it's true. You can't just like, you can't just give up your life, but I have no obvious answers for that, folks. Okay, so we need to go back to, can we just fast travel to the hideout? Yeah. We'll get some story out of the way, hopefully. Oh, the timer is pretty close. Okay, we'll just, what I'll do is in the next episode, we'll hopefully it doesn't immediately start the next episode. But yeah, I just noticed my timer and I realized I'm way too close. I've already gone over the last couple episodes, so I try to keep these at a minimum, like I always say. So, all right. Well, in the next episode of what's Grandma's Bulldog, huh? All right. Well, in the next episode of Watch_Dogs, we'll actually do the plot for a bit. Maybe do some more side quests, but this will give us an idea of getting ever so closer to finding out who's on the top, who hired Maurice to kill our niece, and all that type of stuff. Oh, what goofy, gory fun it'll be. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.